Hey everyone, Agent Sith here, and today I would like to go over the Antica Ambuscade Intense Very Difficult 6-box. For a fight rundown, the first key aspect of the fight is to kill the Cactuar to stop the Mega Boss from spawning adds. The overall goal is to kill the Cactuar quick enough so it summons the least amount of adds as possible. 1 to 2 sets is ideal. Number 2 aspect is to kill the Mega Boss. The Mega Boss is offensively very strong, but defensively very weak. Mega is highly susceptible to debuffs such as Elegy, Slow, and Paralyze. Cactuar, Melee Burn. This is one method you can kill the Cactuar. This is the method I tried out first. Immediately use Tactician's Roll when you enter to ensure that all deities have 3000 TP for the Cactuar. You can also engage the Cactuar and hope it runs by for some TP. Once the Cactuar runs in to use a TP move, you have all your melees unload a weapon skill on it. This can possibly kill it, but sometimes it doesn't. It has some sort of weird evasion mechanic where it will cause a lot of weapon skills to miss. I really have no idea what causes it. It just happens randomly, I suppose. Sometimes you'll kill it in one go. Sometimes it will run away and you'll have to kill it on the second pass. Cactuar Skillchain plus a Magic Burst method. This is where you make a Skillchain on it by either deities or Scholar. Ideally, you can have a Scholar make a 2-step Skillchain, and then your Corsair closes with Leaden to make a Darkness, or you can have, let's say, a Samurai either open with Fudo when it runs in to use a TP move, and then close Leaden to make a Darkness and have your mages Magic Burst, or your Samurai can use Namus at a range and then let in and get that going before it even runs in. I've only heard about this, so I don't have much information, but apparently you can have a Scholar run in and Helix the Cactuar, then wipe, and then recover, and then as you're recovering, the Cactuar basically dies, and then you're only left with the Mega Boss. So this would actually allow for some low box situations where maybe you can duo box VD. Feel free to post any comments or strategies regarding this in the comments below and enlighten me on it. And then lastly, we have the Antica Mega Boss mechanics. Each add you kill gives the Mega Boss an attack bonus. If you pop 3 to 4 sets of adds and you kill them all, the Mega Boss will be extremely strong or near impossible to kill via melee method, because it'll just end up one-shotting everyone. It can use Sand Trap, and Sand Trap is basically like Pain Sink on this fight. Each time it readies Sand Trap, it's a Petrify move. Any damage it takes afterwards will amplify the damage it does with Sand Squall afterwards. So if you weapon skill it directly after Sand Trap before the Petrify goes off, then it will basically one-shot everyone. It's highly recommended because melees will probably get off that you use Scherzo and DT sets to just stay alive, especially during... Now onto my run, I use Samurai Sub Rune Fencer as the main tank and DPS. I full-time my DT set just to be safe. I use a ward job ability after any sets of adds pop. I use Fudo to open up the Skillchain on the Cactuar, and then I spam Fudo on the Mega. For Geo, you want to use Blizzard 5 and 4 on the Skillchain you make on the Cactuar. You want to full-time Indie Wilt the entire run for safety, and you want to use Geo Acumen for the Cactuar, and then swap to Blaze of Glory EA Frailty for the Mega Boss. In Trust, you could probably use Fury. The Bard wants to use Honor March, Madrigal ×2, and a Scherzo just to be safe, and then spam Rudra on the Mega Boss. For Corsair, you want to use Tactician's Roll at the start for Leaden TP for the Cactuar, and then Samurai, you could probably swap to Allies or Chaos Roll once you start the Mega, because you won't really need Tactician then. You want to use Leaden on the core to close Darkness on the Cactuar, and then Savage Blade spam on the Mega afterwards. The Red Mage wants to also do Blizzard 5 and 4 on the Cactuar Skillchain, and then make sure to land Distract 3, Dia 3 on the Mega, and then if you really want to, you can also throw in a Slow and Paralyze as your heart desires, but otherwise you just spam Black Halo or Savage Blade or whatever DPS you do on Red Mage on the Mega. And now with the full rundown out of the way, onto the fight itself. This is my quickest run I've done this month, sub 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can improve on it, and I'm pretty sure groups of real people can do vastly better. One of the keys to this method is you just ignore the ads, and you let it hit the tank, and you just zerg the mega boss down while it's in the ad spamming phase, which makes it take extra damage. I haven't seen it use Sand Trap yet. It might be stuck and it can't use Sand Trap while it's trying to summon ads, which is why this method works. But potentially, if your DPS is too slow, it could use Sand Trap and one-shot everyone afterwards. So be careful of that. But thank you everyone for watching the video. Hope you enjoy the rest of the run. I'll see you guys next month.